guys all hear me okay? Thanks for popping in. So we got some people just hanging out. Appreciate it. What's up, Ty? Thanks for popping in. Let's see, do I have anything here? Not for a while there. All right. How's your day going? You have work today, Ty? So we got lots of snow for us. I know not a lot for Alaska, Ty. I know that. But we have a lot of snow for us. Hey, Ace, what's happening? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Doing okay today. I just realized that just as I was starting the stream, I'm not home, and I'm not far from home though, but I realized I left my spinner. So it's one of those, do I go get it or not? I'm so close to home. I think I'll deal with that. I'll go swing by later tonight and get it if I still am going to be out later. So I do have a raid coming up. Heading out to a raid. Oh, that's awesome. I like playing Mario Kart. Not very good at it, but still at the end of the day, it's just having fun. That's all I care. All right, what do we have here? Nothing shiny. I've already got my shiny for the day. I don't know if anyone saw that earlier today, but I was on stream and got shiny throw. So that was always nice. That was very nice. No research? I maybe did that research already today? There's no way. No way. Oh, it's still catching up. Oh, I know the problem. I know the problem. Hang on a second, folks. I'm in 3G. I'm in 5G. I mean, I need to switch over to 4G LTE. That'll do it. All right, unshield, and I'm back. That should make it a lot more stable. There's usually a good one to drop stuff off at. There's no one here. Hang on 1 second, people. I'll check it out in a second. I only have 2. What's up, Ray? Thanks for popping in. Can everybody let me know if the sounds are off? I got the little game sounds going. Hopefully you can hear me louder over it, that type of thing. So let me know if there's a problem and I can adjust any of the sounds. Hey, what's up, Derek? I'm headed out to a raid right now. I think it's Thunderous. But I'm willing to do any raids that you guys are looking for. I've got a ton around. I got about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours left in raids in my area. It is 7:48 p.m. And so, you know, they stop spawning by 9 o'clock, and by 9:30 they're pretty much all gone. Thanks, Ray. Ray, are you looking for anyone specifically? You're almost 1,300 clogging your inventory. I just can't just red trenching though, it's hard. So you got to make a choice. I'm terrible at it. Terrible. So, hey Derek, are you on my friends list? You want to do a mega raid? All right. Are you on my friends list, Derek? If you're not, so search for a terminal. You see my in-game name there on the bottom left-hand side. But if you search for T3, if you're not on my friends list, happy to add you up. All right, so I'm very happy to add you up. I'm going to put my code. What's your in-game name? First, I need to know what your in-game name is, so that way when I put my code in chat, I'm accepting it from the right person. So, yeah, Ty, unfortunately, I was very busy up until right before I started streaming. I was actually trying to stream about 45 minutes earlier than I'd started. So I had a bunch of things going on that I was handling. So, hey, Jorge. All right, so Derek, all right, nice. Okay, so I'm putting my code in chat, and I'm in my code is Nightbot's going to respond with my code, and so what I need to know what I need you to do is to add me up. Let me get off the road here. What I want you to do is, there's my code. It starts with 1234, so please add me up. Yeah, we're not going to do a mega raid right now, but in a few minutes I'll do one. Just anybody, if anybody who's on my friends list right now that needs me to invite them, let me know, and I'd be happy to invite people. So I'm not going to go to Roger's Fight Night at first. I will join Roger's Fight Night later tonight. So right now I'm doing this raid right here, but I'll be happy to add people up for it. So did you see Nightbot post my code, Derek? If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know, and then I can post it separately just in case you didn't see it. I'm going to be starting up this raid. We have 5 minutes left, so I'm starting this raid up right now. If there's anybody who's on my friends list who wants to join up, please put your in-game name in chat right now. And but I'm going to invite some people that can't snipe in, but anybody else who wants to snipe in, please do so. So let's see, we need to flip this around the other way. And let's see. What I usually like to do is invite people who I can tell that that they're on here. All right. Anybody else here? Yep, I see you've got your. So if you look at people and they have their mega there, that's fine. Hey BG, thanks for popping in. So Derek, please send me an invite. Derek, please send me an invite. So Nightbot put my code up. It starts with 1234. Please send me an invite so that way we're ready for when the raid comes around. So while right now we're doing this. All right, go get the cheddar. No problem. Appreciate you popping in and giving a like. Anybody else who could give a like, I'd really appreciate that. All right, so after this raid, where's that one? Can I get to that one? Don't think I can get to that one. Hang on, where is this? Yep, no, that's not a place I can get to. I can get to that one. Yes, I can definitely get to that one. All right, so after this, I'm going to be doing a Mega Sceptile. I know that was a request by somebody, by Derek, so I'll go to it after this. So once this is done, we'll head over there. So T42, no, that's not what it is. Derek, I need you, Vatsura, all right, I got you, Vatsura. V-A-T, I know that's your in-game name. By the way, you can snipe in, Vatsura, you're 2 hearts. Derek, Nightbot is posting my code. I'm going to post my code again. If you don't see it, let me know. Nightbot, you don't post a code. You don't post a code. Nobody posts codes. Nightbot posts my code. So that's what it is. So Vatsura, you can snipe in. Derek, there's my code. Please add me up. You don't see it. So take a look one more time. Nightbot posted my code. It says, it starts with 1234. One more time. Tell me if you don't see it. Hey Mel. What's happening? Thanks for popping in. So Vatsura, Derek, please tell me you saw it. Okay, good. Just send me an invite, please. Thank you very much. For anybody here who wants to do, I'm going to be doing a Mega Sceptile raid after this by request. It's about 10 minutes for me. Maybe I'll find one closer than that. So you just let me know you sent me a friend request, Derek, and I'll add you up. If other people send me a friend request and want to get on my friends list, please just pop in the chat and say hello and let me know what your name is. Otherwise, I will not be accepting friend requests. The only person I'm accepting friend requests right now is from Derek. So I assume Derek has sent me a friend request, and after this, I will find out, check in with him. So let me know if you sent the friend request there. I'd appreciate that. Hey Vatsura, too bad you couldn't, you can snipe in, Vatsura, you're 2 hearts. Search again for my name and make sure you're 2 hearts with me. So, hey Kaden, what's going on? If you want to get in any of my raids, let me know which one you're looking for. But Vatsura, I'm going to be doing raids for the next 2 hours, next hour and a half, so let me know what you want to do. But you can always snipe in. I think Vatsura, you're 2 hearts. So if you look and you see if we're great friends, anybody who's you're great friends with, you can snipe in. So just keep that in mind there. So, all right, Kaden, which raid do you want to do, Kaden? Headed off after this. By request, somebody requested a whatchamacallit raid, Mega Sceptile raid. I'm headed off there. Do that in just a moment. Once I can start driving, I'm going to head there. All right, I'm going to start driving. No cars right here. Any raid. All right, sounds good. I appreciate you jumping in and saying hello. if everybody here could give us a double tap. I see there's a lot of people watching. If you can't double tap, if it doesn't give you the cool animation, then what I want you to do is tap on the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner and then give it a thumbs up. That does the same thing as double tapping. Really appreciate you guys jumping in and doing that. Helps the channel out a lot, helps me help you. Helps us grow bigger, and then I can help you guys even more so. Really appreciate that. Nope, I'm not going that way. Sorry guys, I'm going to be driving right now, so I want to pay attention to driving first and trying to catch this thing next. I'm going to do every raid. You tell me which raid you want to do, and I'll do them all. Next raid I'm doing right now, I'm headed to is Mega Septile, but I'll do any other raid. All right, thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. As soon as I'm done with this raid, I'll accept your friend request, Derek. If anybody else send me a friend request and wants me to add them, what I need you to do is I need you to jump in the chat and say hello. Otherwise, I'm not going to accept your friend request. So, yep, Derek, I'm headed to the Mega Raid right now, so give me a few minutes and I'll be over there. So, Ray wants to do a Thunderous. I want to do that also. Sounds good. I've only got a 98 shiny. I need a Hundo. I need a Shundo. Come on. Of course I'm going to do that. Vetsura, is there a reason why, did we not interact today, Vetsura? Are we at least 2 hearts? I'll check that in a moment. I thought we're 2 hearts. So, hang on one second. You said, how good is Crocodile? I don't know who you mean. There's a lot of ones that are like crocodiles. There's Croc Now, there's a few of them. So I don't know which one you're thinking of it is. So, Vetsura, if you could please send me if you could please check if we're at least 2 hearts. That's what I'm looking for. We're at least 2 hearts. Ooh, why is this person stopping right here? Then you already can snipe in. So I only invite people that can't snipe in. So if you're not 2 hearts, then you can't snipe in, and those are the people that I invite. Everybody else can snipe in. So just like I saw a few of my friends snipe into this raid. Nicky did, Loud Nicky as I call him, and a bunch of other people do call him that. Got about a few more minutes till I get over to the Mega Septile raid. I'm going to check. Maybe there's a closer one because I know that I want to be in this area where I'm at right now. But I might have to go to that one. Hang on. Nope. That looks like the closest Mega raid here. All right, no problem. Can we do a Thunderous and a Crocodile? I don't know which one that is, but I'll check and see which raid you're talking about. But we'll do a Thunderous. Definitely can do a Thunderous, and I'll do it. If you tell me if I can figure out what the other raid is, I bet you it's a language problem, which is not a big deal. There's lots of choices in there. So I'm sure I can look it up in a moment. I'm just right now doing a little bit driving. UG, did you get anything good today? Always like to hear your stories. And Ace, how many shinies did you get today, Ace? Second, this area is a little bit messy where I'm at right now, and the roads are a little bit messy still. Not terrible, but not the greatest. So we had a lot of snow. I'll show you guys in a moment what snow looks like over here. So I'm sure it's nothing for you Canadians and Alaskans, Alaskantonians, I don't know, the Alaskas. But for us, it's a good amount, not a ton, but so much that they're actually going to close the mall that I was planning on playing at tomorrow. So I'm going to have to switch up the malls there. Hey, Extreme, what's going on? Are you looking to do a raid? Last ball. You only get that last ball logo on there if you have a master ball. If you don't have a master ball, then it doesn't show up. And so it's kind of reminding me, hey, you've got a master ball. Sure you don't want to use the master ball? Bye, Space Duck. You got a potential PvP belly bolt, nice, and you got level 60. That level 60 must have been good because you get a lot of good stuff at those 50 levels. You do get a lot of things there. Divine Dragon, who is Divine Dragon? Why does the name seem familiar? That's good though. All right. What's going on, Extreme? All right, Derek, I'm accepting your friend request here. Good. If anybody else who wants to get in and do a raid, let me know. I really appreciate just popping in and giving us a like. Once again, if everybody who's watching could double tap in the top right-hand corner, double tap on the screen, and if you don't get a cool animation, if that doesn't work, then tap on those 3 dots in the top right-hand corner, and that'll let you guys give us a thumbs up after that. That's really appreciated. So, Kaden, you sent me that. Kaden, I want to make sure we have a bunch of people to do that. So I don't know if you're here, if you're still here, Kaden, but yep, I know you sent me that invite there. It's very hard for me to manage remotes when I'm doing stuff with other people right now. So yes, Kaden, I'll let you know. Don't worry. I let everybody know ahead of time. So I'm about a few minutes away from doing a mega septile raid. I will let people know when I need to know what their in-game name is. Not yet. So, yeah, no problem. So yeah, we just need to make sure that we've got enough people to do it, and that way nobody loses their raid passes. Where am I at here? I need more coins. How many remotes do I have? Where are we with remotes? Nope, I need remotes. I'm not gonna shadow raid. It was like an hour or so. All right, no problem. You're out hunting PvP is what I started to read here, but give me a moment here. You're out hunting PvP tadpoles. Managed to get a rank 17 and a 4 something for ultra. Yeah, that's awesome. Very good. Yes, Grookey Day is for me tomorrow. Very excited about it. I like community days. Why? I'm a background collector. On community day, there's a lot of backgrounds, and a high chance for shundos, and high chance for background shundos. That would be my first background shundo, except for the one that I bottle capped. What I recommend for everybody, not everybody knows this, if somebody finds a background Pokemon, a Pokemon with a background on community day or any time in the wild, everybody can catch that exact same Pokemon. So everybody would get a background. So I highly recommend that you do that. So just keep that in mind, is that go ahead and when you do it, when you find one, post it to Campfire, call it out to people, give it a big yell, that type of thing there. So hang on a second, guys. I want to buy some coins, and I'm going to shield up to do that. So give me just a moment here. Let's see. Give me a second here. Hopefully I can do it quickly. Looks like it's working. One you have is currently has the potential 2, 15, 14. Awesome. Kaden, I'm going to be live. My plan is to be live tomorrow. I'm in New York City time zone. So when it's when it's around 1 p.m. New York City time is when I plan on being alive tomorrow. So let's see, are we shielded up? Want to make sure. Hang on a second, folks. I just want to make sure I'm shielded before I go buy some coins. Why am I not live? There we go. All right, good. I am shielded. Come on. There we go. Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. If you heard that sound, you know I bought coins. If they load up, they did. All right. Now, one more moment. I'm going to unshield, and then we're going to have the raid here. So BG, you can check that in. You can go into Campfire. I mean, not Campfire, into the other thing, into PV Poke if you want to check it. All right, shield off. If you guys if you tap on the screen and the dot's not red, it's not showing that you're live, then you need to double tap on, tap on the button, so the red live button, so it turns live. Sorry about that. I got too many things going on there. Yep, you heard the sound of Niantic getting my money. I try to do as least amount possible, but you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Hang on a second, guys. I'm right next to this raid here. So the raid that I'm doing is right over here. Should be. Where is it? We're just not able to catch up with the map here. Give it a second, it'll load up. Kaden, that's always it's always a challenge for everybody. The best thing I can recommend to do is to make sure that you. Come on, why is this not loading up here? Make sure you drop off as many Pokemon in gyms as you possibly can, because that's the way that you can get some coins. Best way to get coins. Drop them off in the gyms. Obviously, if you can spend the money on it, that's even better. But you can't always do that. Wait, that one's back there? I thought it was, hold on a second. Oh no, this is it, right here. I'm backwards. All right. Hang on a second, folks. All right, I'm in a good place to stop in here. There we go. I need to buy some, I'm gonna buy remotes in a moment. Nothing here I wanna get today. Let's buy some remotes so I have them ready in case I need to. You buy $40 worth of coins every month. I hope you buy them in the web store, and I got a little tip for you if you buy them in the web store, how you can save some money. All right, so there's anybody here who wants to do this Mega Sceptile raid, I recommend restarting your game, and then I'll invite you up. Hey Umbreon, what's going on? Are you looking to do raids? So that's the first number one thing there. So I'm looking to add people to do raids. BG in the future, you don't need to delete it. So let's, yeah. He wasn't asking so badly, I understand that. So it's always nice to ask nicely first off. Start off with a hello, how are you? So if you take a look at the rules we're gonna post here for the raid rules. So restart your game, Derek, and then I'm gonna invite you. If I spelled it correctly. I just got your Glaceon ready, very nice. So Derek, got you now. I'm gonna get you in. My recent friend is Derek. Got you, Derek. If there's anybody else who wants to jump in and help me out, you can snipe in. That's one thing, or you can come in there. My raid rules, I misspelled. I figured that I was misspelling that. Thank you very much. So Umbreon, what is your in-game name? Vetsura, can you jump in? Can you snipe in, Vetsura? I'm going to double check, but look at your friends list, Vetsura, and see if you can snipe in. I will be double checking that in just a moment. Once I can double check on here. So I think you can snipe in. I do think you'll be able to snipe in, so tell me if you can't snipe in. What's up, Peyton? All right, good, you're in, very good. Let me check Vetsura. Yeah, you should be able to snipe in, Vetsura, but I'm gonna invite you anyway. You're all good. So Vetsura, in the future, you can snipe in. Well, snipe in means you look at your friends list. I'll show you what that means, Vetsura, if you don't know what that means. So, oh nice. My friend from Hawaii just jumped in. Easier way to interact. We're all good. So whenever you're remoting into a raid, please do me a favor. The second you get in, please ready up. If you're not RSVP'd for the raid, you need to ready up right away because you can't invite people. So if we wanted to all ready up, right now there's 2 people that haven't readied up. So we need to invite people, and we can't invite people. You can't do it. So please ready up. If you're remoting into a raid, you please ready up right away. So who else is in here? Hey, Explicit jumped in. He's another friend of mine. You join the stream on your computer, you can't type in your computer when you invite me. I'm going to join the stream on my computer. I assume you meant you can type in your computer when you invite me to the other raids. No problem, Kaden. So Kaden, what raid are you looking to do? I think you said you're looking for any of the legendary raids. No problem. Everyone has a moment here. Oh wait, Umbreon, you want me to add you to the game? Add you to my friends list, Umbreon. Please let me know your in-game name, Umbreon. Let me know. Yep, I got you, Kaden. Those 2 are what I'm going to be doing most of the rest of the night. I was looking on the map a moment ago, and there's a lot more that I can do in the area. So hang on, I'm going to take a look at the map again so I can get my next raid ready. a ton in the area of those. All right. There's a good one to go to. That one. Yeah, let's go to this one here. You got so many. Where I'm going to go next, there are a ton of raids. So I'm looking forward to that. Start the GPS. All right. So Umbreon, you said you wanted to do a raid. You said you got your Glaceon ready. I remember that. So I'm curious if you're still here and you want to be add you up. Let me know. All right, start this raid. Start this route here. It's bringing me a whole heck of a long way. Let's go a different way than the GPS is telling me. I got the live on my computer. I really appreciate it though. You can't type in it. Is that because you're not a subscriber on there? Are you logged into a different account? Because if you subscribe on there and after a minute, then you can type. So whatever, if you're not logged into your account, then you won't be able to type on there. It's only subscribers only. No word back from Pokémon the Twitter. Annoying. But all right. Well, so you tagged him. Did you tag him in a post? You don't want to tag. You don't want to just send them a message. You want to make your own post and tag him in your post. So make sure you do it that way. You need to make one. Well, you're obviously on an account right now, Caden. If you can log into that same account that you're on right now on the computer, that works fine. All the time I'm logged into multiple devices on the same account. So that should be no problem to do that. So if you know your password to the Caden account, then you should be able to log in on your computer. Very good, Vatsura. Awesome. So Vatsura, when I tell you you can snipe in, what you want to do is you want to look here. I'm going to go online. What you want to do is you want to look at your friends list, and if you sort your friends list by at raids, and somebody's at a raid, that's what I mean by snipe in. You click on them and you can go in there. So once you're 2 hearts with somebody, which takes 7 days, then you can do it. Yo, what's up, Nikki? Awesome. What are the two Shundos that you got? I got 2 also this year. Mine are both lucky trades. Curious which ones you got so far this year. I know Nikki personally, and I affectionately call him Loud Nick. He's super loud. You can hear him from miles away. He's one of my New York City friends. What's going on, Jan? All right, thank you. You got a Shundo Mudbray and a Shundo Ralts. That's an awesome one. Are you going to evolve the Ralts after you can take off frustration next weekend? Assume that's what you're going to do. And Mudbray is a rare one right now. I do have a Hundo Mudbray, but that's all I have of one. I do have a couple shinies, but that's it. Yeah, you're going to want to evolve that Ralts. It's definitely great as a shadow attacker. One to do, but after you remove frustration. So next weekend, from Friday through Sunday, you can remove frustration next weekend. You've already evolved the Ralts into a Gardevoir and maxed it out, but it's got frustration on it still, right? Not a big deal that because the best time to do that, the only time it makes sense to take frustration off and before you evolve it is when you can get the special move. That'd be the only time it makes sense to do it. Nice. Of course you're going to max it out. That's sweet. So if I've got coming up here, I'm doing this raid here. So if anybody wants to get in a Shadow Cresselia raid, please put your in-game name in the chat. You got Charm and Dazzling Gleam. What should I remove frustration to? Give me 1 second. If you take a look at the special move on it. So Ralts, helps if I spell it correctly. Ralts. So if anybody is not 2 hearts with my account, please let me know, and that wants to get in on this raid. If you're already 2 hearts, you can snipe in. What that snipe in means is that you can get into it already. So synchronize, I think, is the move. Hang on a second. So if you come over under battle, you scroll down. Yep, synchronize is the move. Not the greatest move. Oh yeah, you already sniped it, Nikki. I appreciate it. I saw you did that before. I helped out with the Skeptical Septile. Really appreciate that one. All right, Derek, I'm going to get you in here. You mega evolved it. Sweet. Derek, do you want to do this raid? Anybody else who wants to do this raid? Let me know. I'm going to be doing this one right now. So there's anybody else in about 2 minutes I'm going to do this raid. I'm stuck right now at a light. And then I'll be able to invite some people up. So 2 minutes. No problem. Thank you, Derek, for being nice about that. I appreciate that. So there's Vetsura. I know you want to get in. I've got you, Vetsura. I'm going to be inviting you. I know that for a fact you want to get in. All right, I got to go kind of quick here, folks, because this parking lot is very empty. It's not bad, but it's very empty. So Vetsura, I know you. I got you, Vetsura. You can snipe in. Did you want me to help me with the Shadow Scyther? You can do a Shadow Scyther on your own, dude. I know that for a fact. You can do that. I'm going to spam out invite. Caden, Caden, I will send you the invite in just a moment, Caden. I forgot that you're not 2 hearts with me yet. So just give me a moment and I'll get you in here. Hey, Charles, friend of mine's Charles. I appreciate you popping in. Charles, you can snipe in. Do you want me to invite your other accounts for Charles? I know you got a couple accounts. I've actually only soloed a Shadow Aerodactyl. All right, I am going to get Caden in. Recent. There you go, Caden. Zensley, I'm going to invite in. Charles, do I need to invite your other account? Let me know. All right. D-O-O. There you go. That's fine. Oh, you got 2 Zekroms? That's awesome. There's no reason not to carry you. No way. You're gonna be taken care of it pretty well. So Nikki, you know you can go into you can scan your Pokemon into Poke Genie and it can tell you if you can solo the raid. So let me just do a last invite here. No problem, Caden. We got you covered here. All right. Let me see if there's anybody else who wants to get in. Not a problem. If everybody who's remote can please immediately ready up. You need to ready up right away when you remote in because you can't invite people, so it doesn't make sense for you to not ready up. We're up to more people came in. Sweet. One of the nose flash cannons. Awesome. Very good. No, you're fine, Caden. Got you covered. Charles, are you working tonight? How is the weather by you? You can always go into Poke Genie and check out if you can take care of something. I'll let you know what it looks, how to do that in a moment. If you don't know how to do that, Nikki, let me know, and let me know if I need to show you how you can see if you can solo it or not. By the way, just a reminder, everybody, when you go to catch a Pokemon like this one, you want to make sure if you don't have a lot of golden Razzes, you want to save those for the last 6 balls. So those are the only balls that start counting, getting better, more likely to catch it. So step number 1. So when you get ball number 6, it's a 5% higher chance of catching it than ball number 7, 8, 9, and 10, and so on. Ball number 5 is a 10% higher, and so on. So the last ball, you have a 40% higher chance of catching it. So it makes it so that it's a lot easier to catch by doing it that way. So if you don't have a lot of golden Razzes, then save those up for the last 6 balls or the last 7 balls. But you don't want to use all of your golden Razzes first. You want to make sure that you've got some left for your last few balls. That's what's important ones. Got friendship up with a lot of people right there. Makes it easier for later. What raids are going on right now? Hey, Zach, I'm going to call you ZK. Let's make it easy. I'll call you ZK. All right. Look at you, Caden. You've traveled far away. And Doogie. I know you, Doogie. Charles got himself, and Nikki, of course, stamina specialist. What that means, Nikki, by the way, a lot of people don't know it. When you're the stamina specialist, it means you have the same Pokemon for the whole time. So XK, I'm doing all the raids, every single raid. every raid, you tell me which raid you want to do, I'll do it. I've got about an hour left of raids, so I'm happy to invite people up to all of these raids here. So good luck, Caden. By the way, you can do ! shiny luck to wish shiny luck for me or for anyone else. So let me know if you need any help with anything else. You're in Benton City and you got it on the first. Ooh, that's awesome. So what you want to do is, if you look at it, it's going to have frustration on it. Next weekend, you can take frustration off. So only certain periods of time you can take it off. Dark, are you listening in by any chance, Dark? I don't know if you're here, Dark, but I'm curious if you're listening in or not. This one is garbage. So if you take a look, there's frustration on it, and if you try to do a TM, charge TM, you can't do it. You can't take it off. So next weekend you can take it off there. Dark's not here. I had a question to something I wanted to tell him. All right, what do we have here? Probably need to get some eggs going. What do I have? Oh, look at this. Oh, I can't claim any of these. I'm going to do that in just a moment here. Let's get some eggs going. Let's get eggs here. All right. Anybody else have any requests for raids? I'm happy to add in people. We got 15 people who are watching. If there's anybody who's watching, hey, Nikki Boss. It's always nice when you come in and say hello. You got a shiny Amola from research. I love the shiny Amola. That's a very good one. So Nikki Boss, when you jump in and meet somebody for the first time, it's always nice to say hello. How are you? I'm looking to do some raids, and or why it is that you want my friend code. So I'm going to put the rules here in chat, and raid rules, and follow these rules, and then it can help it out there. Yes, you always start with a hello, please. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a great day, which I hope you actually are having a great day. I hope everybody's having a great day. I am having a much better day than my day started out at. So, Nikki Boss, please tell me, what you're looking to do, why you're coming in. Read those rules that were just posted there, and that'll help you out. So, you're in Benton City, Washington. So, I was in Washington State a few months ago. Awesome, Katie. So what we're gonna do next, right over here, let's do this guy here. He's down the road right here, very close. So, hey Dark, did you catch a good Pokemon on that last raid? I think you sniped into that raid. Let me know if you got a good one. Curious about that, Dark. So by the way, everybody, Pogo Tips is 2 people. Dark is part of Pogo Tips. He started in Pogo Tips with me. So he and I did Pogo Tips together. So anybody who's in blue is in charge of everything that's going on here, and you need to listen to them. Dark is 1 level above everybody else. So I think the raid is down that way, but that's not what I wanted to do. I got cars that are dangerously up my butt there. You got a shiny Shadow Cresselia. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, Dark. Any good? Is at least a 2-star? Most of mine, I think I got one so far from this round, and it's not very good. Press, and then pull over to let this car behind me by. Hold on a second, folks. Cress. Let me see, are mine any good? Yeah, I only have this one here. So this one's not very good. It's 1 star. Why not? This one is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's from a friend named Wolf, who's not in here right now. And then this is my purified one. My lucky one that was traded to me. Who is that? Oh, I know that is. It's my friend Jenny's one. And it's an XXS. Sweet. I don't know why the live keeps dying out on me. Is anybody else having problems with the stream? Please let me know. All right. Cresselia is a 2-star. That's great. So it's hard to get those. All right. So what we're gonna do next is that. Oh, it's right there. So I have this right here. Don't worry, Dark. I did it. You know what? Because you're on stream, I make sure I do those. Your crest is missing. What happened to it? It got lost? All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop a star piece here because I like to do it before I collect my box. Send me an invite to Thunders, please. Ray, you can snipe in, I think. But I'm like Santa. My presents are harassing messages. Very true, Santa Claus. You're not Santa Claus, you're Santa Cause. You cause problems. That was one of my favorite lines in The Office is oh my gosh, I just had he needed to be fired for cause. It's because I don't like him. Well, that's just the classic line. Everybody knows that line. All right, so Caden, I think you said no to this raid. Actually, I'm in a terrible spot to stop. Let me go to a different spot, and I'm going to invite people into this raid after I don't get in a car accident. Come on, car. Give me just a moment here. 6 Master Balls. So I've never used a Master Ball, and I think that's all the ones that you can have had in the game. I did take a year off in 2020, right when COVID started, but then I did more. Then I came back, and after about a year, I came back, and I've been doing it since then. I don't know if anyone remembers during COVID when the remote raid day came around. That's when I came back. So yeah, it was 0 Master Balls. Well, you had an opportunity to buy one a couple months ago, but I know you're not. You're mostly free to play, except for your favorite Pokemon you paid for. That one's the one you paid for. So. Yep. All right, here we go. So, Caden, I got you. I'm inviting you to Thunderous. Ray, let me know if I really do need to invite you, but go ahead and anybody who wants to snipe in, please snipe in. I'm going to get Doogie in here because I know he needs to get in. I'm going to get Caden. I'm going to invite you next. Are you Caden? Anybody else who wants to get on this raid, let me know. I'm going to check Ray to make sure that we're going to invite Ray because I know he specifically asked. Oh no, we're not 2 hearts yet, Ray. That's a problem there. All right, there you go, Ray. Got you, Vatsura. Vatsura, you can snipe in. Please snipe in, Vatsura. You can go to your friends list and find me on your friends list, and then you can jump in the raid. I know you can do it. I'm going to wait for you to do it. Please let me know that you can do it. I know you for sure can do it. So you can definitely do it. So The Wire is a TV show, Charles. So Vatsura, please snipe in. Go to your friends list, find me on your friends list, and then tap on it, and then you can get in. I know you can do it. Yeah, file transfer protocol is what I think, but I'm a computer geek. Epic variable, Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean's a long-time friend of mine. All right, Vatsura. I don't know why you can't snipe in, but for some reason you don't seem to understand it. So I'm going to have to show it to you, Vatsura, how to do this. Thanks for popping in, everybody, and reading up. Appreciate it. Hey, KD Gage. Hey, KD, what's going on? The avatar I have actually bought it. Still, I mean, it's Rayquaza. You can't go wrong with Rayquaza. It's one of the best there. Yeah, hey KD, you're looking to do some raids. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Appreciate that very much. Happy to add you up. Which you got? I assume you got some remote raid passes, KD. So KD, what is your in-game name? I want to know your in-game name because I'll post my code. Don't post your code. I'll post my code. Once I know your in-game name, because what's going to happen is I'm going to get a whole bunch of friends, but I'm only going to accept friends who tell me their in-game name. Awesome, Katie. Just tell me your in-game name. And if everybody who's watching could do me a huge favor and double tap on the screen, and if that doesn't give it a big thumbs up, then go ahead and tap on those 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. You won't get disconnected, and then hit the thumbs up and come right back in here. It goes a long way to helping out the stream. Really appreciate when people do that. So really trying to grow this channel and help people out and make it bigger and teaching people stuff. So once again, I'm going to remind everybody, if you have a limited number of golden razes, make sure you save them for your last 6 Pokeballs. That's the important part there. Your in-game name is BRH. Awesome, thank you. So in the future, by the way, if I ask for your in-game name, you don't have to do the 5-0. You can just give me the BREH, and then I can invite you in. All right, so can somebody please trigger my trainer code, please? Nightbot KD is going to post my code. It starts with 1234, and please send me an invite and let me know when you have. Thank you very much. Epic variable, nice, Ray. You went in with your buddy. That's smart. And Vetsura, you're 11,000 kilometers away. You probably are, if I had to guess, in India or somewhere around there. But you don't have to tell me. Not important. And dark makes the final strike. Dark, dark, dark. You trying to do mega raids? Yep, I will be happy to do it. I will do any raid that anybody requests. Not a problem here. Can somebody do exclamation point hundo, please? I appreciate that. Nope, I don't need it anymore. I don't know if there's a hundo, but I think it is, but it's pretty high. Yep, I knew it wasn't the hundo. Thanks, BG. All right, be shiny. Why don't you like me? Wait, we have, do I have one more to get into? There we go. So Thunderous is 1911. It's not weather boosted. Thank you very much. Nope, I think I'm already dropped stuff and everything there. All right, so what do we have nearby here? Caden, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be doing remote raids right now. There we go. This guy is nearby. You're at the First Presbyterian Church, which I think is right down the road there. Yep, all right. So I had a request for that raid. You got on the, yeah, I got lucky on the first throw. So it very rarely happens. But yep, you said you got one, I think, recently, Caden. So some people call it streamer luck, but hey, what the heck? It's not just streamer luck. Sometimes it's just luck. That's all it is. All right. Hey, football, how are you? When you pop in, it's always nice to say hi. So did you send me a KD? Did you send me a friend request? Please let me know if you sent me a friend request. So, so football, please take a look at the rules. If pop in, say hello, and let me know if you have raid passes, remote raid passes, and what your in-game name is. I will only accept friend requests. People who post tell me their in-game name. So KD, all right. So hang on a second, KD. I appreciate that. That's not going to post it. Only somebody who is a mod can post my trainer code. So terminal, you'll see right there, my trainer code starts with 1234. And yes, I reloaded my code until it changed to that. I reloaded it over 100 times till I got 1234. So yeah, I'm a bit nuts, but that's why I'm part of PokeTips. So please add me up. I'm only going to accept your friend request from somebody who is BHRE. Anybody else who wants to add me up, what I need you to do is tell me, come in, say hello, tell me your in-game name, and then I'll be able to add you up. Happy to add people up. I want to know that you have remote raid passes, stuff like that. Sometimes the stream does freeze. If it does, what I want you to do is to just tap on the screen, and if it's not live, then just go ahead and tap the live button on there, and I'll make it live. I got to check one setting on my phone in just a moment here, but it's been a little bit shaky. You know what I'm going to do? Once I stop and check that setting, then I will, then I'll be able to do it. I think the church is up. Am I going the wrong way for the church? Hang on a second here, folks. Thought it was down here, but I want to double check. Nope, I went the wrong way. All right, so give me a second, folks. Church is the other direction. What's my favorite Nundo that I have? I mean, it's got to be my auto-caught shiny unknown. I mean, come on. An auto-caught unknown. You can only get unknowns shiny during certain events. So this was during Miami, City Safari Miami. I was there with Dark and a bunch of other of our friends. A lot of them pop in here. Raj was with me also. So I auto-caught the shiny unknown. This one right here. So Yep. And this is by far. Okay, so KD, did you see Nightbot post my code? I know your in-game name is BHER, but I need to know if you didn't see my code. All right. So do you see Nightbot? Do you see? Sometimes people don't see Nightbot commands. I understand that. So once again, I just did TC. I need to know if you saw Nightbot. So yeah. These are unknowns are very rare. Shiny unknowns are even more rare. Unknowns are in the wild all the time, so you can catch an unknown anytime. But shiny is only during certain times. So KD, Nightbot just had my code. Did you see Nightbot post my code? So you sent me a friend request. All right. Oh wow, awesome, Steve. Thanks. Welcome back. All right. Somebody named Mason sent me a friend request. I told people I'm not accepting friend requests from people that don't come in the chat and say hello. I don't know who Mason is, but I'd be happy to accept a friend request if you come in and say hello and let me know what it is. Somebody else sent me a friend request. I appreciate it. KD, did you send me a friend request? I think you said you did. Nope, I don't see you on here, KD. So please go in there and put in my code. All right, I need to do something. I started this pass just to do this. Nice. What do I have here? Anything good? You're going to get stored for future. A lot of people ask me, why do I do that? For the future. Just in case there's a reason for it, in case I need to do it. All right. I will invite you to a Shadow Crescella raid. Yes, no problem. You'd like to do Mega Sceptile raids. You've got 20,000 cash. That's never a good thing to be advertising around here because we could have a problem here. So a lot of people. Groomer event. I don't think you mean groomer. So KD, I have multiple times posted my code. Did you not see it? Hey, football. Before I accept your friend request, you have. I don't remember if you said you have remote raid passes. Please let me know if you've got remote raid passes. I only work it that way. So I don't think you meant groomer, but you meant groupie, so that's fine. So, but it's also a little bit, ooh, teeny. I like my little guys. I can imagine it's, you're exhausted there. All right, I need to stop. I need to restart my thing here for the last, this keeps jumping out of me. So hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna shield up. I'm gonna check the setting here. And then I'm going to restart the stream. It's not going to break the stream. Just need to make sure that I am on the right cellular signal because it keeps, nope, I am on LTE, so that's fine. So let's do this. Let's stop. Field is off. And we're good there. All right, so tap on your screen, and if the button's not live, let me know. Then what you need to do is you need to tap and hit the red live button there. All right, anything else here I can claim to collect some Stardust on it? That's not there. Let me collect some dust from here. I want to, since I've got a star piece going, I want to make sure I make use of it. Come on, claim. You got 2 remote raid passes. And what's your in-game name? OMG? I thought I saw somebody named OMG come in and send me a friend request. Again, I said I would only do it if you come in first and say it. Hey Eduardo, what's going on? You got so many deals, Steve. That's awesome. I have some Pocket Monster cards that I'm getting graded to sell. They're Japanese Pokemon cards. They're called Pocket Monster cards. I've got some of the fossil cards that I'm doing and stuff like that. So they're pretty old there. You're gonna make Dino into a dinner? Why are you gonna make Dino into a dinner? Dinosaur's bones are not very good for dinner. Anything else here to claim? So I'm trying to make use of my dust, my boosted dust right now. How much time do I still have left on that? Oh my God, it's Mr. West. Sounds good. How much time do I have left here? 60 minutes. All right. So, oh my God, it's Mr. West. I accepted your friend request there. All right, you just want to do Mega Sceptile. Appreciate that. What's the hundo for Mega Sceptile? If you do exclamation point hundo, you'll see the list of the hundos and Mega and Sceptiles on there. All right. What else is there here? Hang on a second, folks. So the stream seems a little bit more stable to me now. Hopefully it's going to stay this way. So 1575 unless it's weather boosted. Hey, random vids. That's a great way to come in and say hello. and a great way to make friends. If you just come in demanding stuff, it's going to work out well. What I'm happy to do is add you in the game, though. You can keep trying random things. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a brief timeout, a 1-minute timeout, since you seem to not want to listen to me. Just calm yourself down, read the raid rules. When you come back in, I will add you if you come in and you say hello. So I need you to come in and say hello first. All right, so where's the Sceptile? All right, we're over there. It is right over there. I got to turn left over here. Yep, you always come into people's chats and say hello first. The fact that you think it's okay to just start exclamation pointing stuff is nuts. Not the nice way to do things. The way we work around here is we help people out, and we help people who want to help themselves and let them help me, help you. If you just start randomly spamming in friend code and commands and stuff like that, it's never going to work out. Our friendship is going to go downhill very quickly. So I'm happy to add in people. What I need you to do is come in and say hello. Say that you want to do remote raids. Tell me that what your in-game name is. You saw the rules in there for it. Very, very simple. Oh, I'm used to it, Paradox. I'm happy to help people out, and I assume that some people's parents failed them. So I have 3 kids of my own. I'm an old man, some people would say. I'm a Gen Xer, and so I'm very happy to help educate the uneducated. I can't help it if their parents failed them. That's not my fault. That's their parents' fault. That's not their fault either. That's their parents' fault. So we gotta work on teaching them stuff. Oh boy, my windshield wipers are making lots of noise. We got a Sceptile raid coming up here. So if anybody here wants to get in on this Mega Sceptile raid, I want to see the first 3 names in there. Wethead, I don't know who you are. You didn't come in and say hello first. So I'd like you to start over again. Wetted Mr. P. I'll call you Mr. P. Mr. P, I'd like you to start over again and come in the chat and say hello. Very simple. Say hello. I'm here to do raids. And then I want to ask you a question. Do you have any remote raid passes? And I assume that's what you do. So, Mr. P, I don't even know who you are. So, do you have remote raid passes? You asked multiple times, there's no reason to call me uneducated if I just get ignored. I didn't say you're uneducated. I said your parents were not educating you properly. I never called you uneducated. So, no problem, KD. All right, KD. How about this, KD? Watch this. KD, I thought I accepted your friend request. Did I not accept your friend request? Here, KD, I'll make it easier for you. Only person I'm accepting your friend request is from KD. I'm actually going to go 1 step further, KD. Here you go. I'm putting it in there. Well, Paradox, you don't want to be doing this job then. All right, so KD, I want to help you out. There you go. OMG, you want to do Mega Sceptile. So anybody else here who wants to do Mega Sceptile, let me know. Anybody who sends me a friend request who doesn't come in and say hello, that's fine. Then I'm not going to be able to add you up. But I've got you, OMG. Did I accept your friend request, OMG? I thought I did. Yes, I did. All right. Anybody else here who wants to do Mega Sceptile, let me know. So I'm going to be going on for about another 45 minutes doing raids, probably a little more than that overall. So no problem. I will be back tomorrow, New York City time, around 1 p.m. tomorrow, New York City time, doing more of these there. Hang on a second here, let me catch up. So random vids, again, I wasn't calling you uneducated, and I'm sorry if you took it that way. I was saying your parents failed you. Your parents did not educate you. All right, Charles, you can snipe in with 1 account. I got your other account. Anybody else who wants to get in on this, let me know. I've got a few more seconds left I can invite some more people. You couldn't snipe. I got you, Charles. I'll get your other account there. Charles is a personal friend of mine. Where are you at? Where are you at, Randall? There you are. All right. No problem, KD. Appreciate you following up there. Hey, AB. Thanks for popping in. Got you, Charles. Big Nick. I'm gonna spam out. I probably can't spam him out. Nope, didn't work. So Nikki was able to snipe in, I know that. Randall, you're in. Doogie's in, very good. So it seems a little more stable since I restarted the channel here. So let me know if anybody, any of my mods or any regulars have an issue with it, let me know there. You're in the community during Raj GoFest streams. You had to rake breaks. I know Raj managed. Yeah, I don't do the, you know. So here's what we're planning on doing is we're gonna have a sign up when there's big raid events. We're gonna do a sign up ahead of time. Very much like Pocket John. We're copying what Pocket John does, very smart. I like what he does. Hey, Kaden, can you invite me to some more Thunderous and Cresselia raids? Yes, sir. Or ma'am, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to gender you. So yes, I will definitely do that. Happy to do that. Happy to do it. Yep. So yeah, we're going to be doing RSVPs ahead of time. And so we're gonna let people pick the time they can do it, and they're gonna jump in the stream. And happy to do that with people. And I plan on not doing it the whole time. I'm probably gonna do an hour of it because I like to do my own thing. I like to run around and be a little bit crazy. So exclamation point shiny luck. There's a lot of commands that we have in here. If you guys want to catch a Pokemon, if you do exclamation point catch, you can catch a random Pokemon. It's a 60% catch rate. It's 50% chance of becoming shiny. It is, it's a 10% chance of being teeny or huge, and a 5% chance of being shadow. So thank you, BG. Appreciate it. It's not total garbage, just over there. Shiny Lux Paradox, it's because you and Nightbot hate each other. Randall, look at you. You're making my whole screen fill up here, and Nikki got the final strike. It's nice seeing all my friends right in here. Yeah, you, Paradox, you and Nightbot are not friends. What's this one here? This is good, but still not that good. Paradox, I modify all of the commands to make them more interesting, so I don't know if you see that one. So if it's over, if Nightbot is over, there you go, the stream just messed up again on me. Something's going on here. By the way, if you're not live, please make sure you tap the live button so you get live. You get caught up to the live stream here. Yeah, pretty good, but still not doing that. Hey, Eduardo, what's going on? A lot of people sent me friend requests. Bren, I got you. I know you said you were in here earlier. That is Katie, I got you. Anybody else in here that wanted to do something there? Kaden, if you look up a little bit, somebody just posted it. So if you scroll up, you'll see Nightbot just posted what it is. So, Bren, so one of the things, any of my new friends, if you could do me a favor, please, I cannot send out, I can't open up all the gifts. I open up gifts first from my best friends and try to get lucky with them, so I'm not able to send all of them out there. So I'm not able to open them all up. So let me do these. Let's get up to some more raids here, folks. All right, I had a request for Shadow Raids and Cresselia. Where are you at? You are, oh, you're right at the park right up here. I know exactly where you're at. You're right up there. I'm gonna head up to the park now. I don't want you. I was trying to spin this thing. That's much too light, yes. The level, we cannot get to that level of discussion in a family-friendly chat here. So I apologize, Paradox, that I can't bring it to the fullest extent of your relationship with Nightbot, how the massive vitriol and beyond anger that the two of you have for each other. I know it for a fact. I've seen it firsthand. So I do understand the reasoning behind it is just nuts. I think my phone's overheating is part of probably what's going on. So let me do this. Hang on a second, folks. I gotta stop watching the chat while I cool my phone off and I turn into an icicle myself. Hang on one moment here. We gotta go that there, and we are now going to start cooling the phones. Hang on, I gotta look at this here. Vents are open, there we go. Phones are cooling off there. You got a pan pour, very good, Charles. All right, so I'm doing a Cresselia next, not a Cresselia, I'm doing a Thunderous next. What I want to know from anybody who wants to do a Thunderous, give me the first 3, 4, 5 letters of your in-game name in the chat now. So, so put in your first 3, 4, 5 letters of your in-game name in the chat. So there is a cooldown, by the way. I think it's a 15-second cooldown right now on the catch command, so you can't keep spamming it, but you can do it every once in a while. And see, there you go. One more proof. One more data point to why Nightbot and you don't get along. I understand. I completely, and it's completely valid and warranted. I get it, 100%. Exactly what I'm talking about. I feel every ounce of pain from what's going on with you there. My bag is full. I just dumped 300 Pokeballs before. Did I get so much stuff in here? It's just crazy. Let's fix all these. I want to spin this one before I go. I want to spin this. Let's see, catch 15, you can go. I want to catch 15. No, not that. Get out of here. I want something else here. Okay, so I have a Shadow, I've got a, not a Shadow, I've got a Thunderous coming up right now, folks. Anybody wants a Thunderous? I want to see there. Your Sceptile was, but you did catch on a critical catch. Awesome. So that's, I love when you can get it taken care of very easily. Nice. All right, so anybody wants to do that needs me to invite them. I need to see anyone who wants to do this raid right here, let me know. I need to see the first 3 letters of your in-game name, and I'm happy to invite you up to this raid. First 3 or 4 letters of your in-game name. So let me know if you want to get in, and I'm happy to add you up. So yes, I got you for Dougie, I know that. Dougie. I always thought it was Dougie, and then I keep looking at it, and it's Doogie. Doogie this, Doogie that. Yep, I got you, Charles. You're there. Caden, all right, I got you. I know you're Caden. Hey, Christopher, thanks for popping in. If you're looking for me to add you, I will let me join. Of course I'm going to let you join. Very good. So, OMG, I know I got to invite you. I'm going to give this one more second here. Add me, streamer. Yes, Umbreon. I get it. You know. So, person Christopher, if you would like to be added to my friends list, I'm happy to do that. What I need to know from you is what's your in-game name and that you have a remote raid pass. So it's always better if you come in and you say hello, explain what's going on, and treat me like any other new stranger for that. Take your time, BG, no problem. So OMG, you don't want to be invited to this one, OMG, is that correct? All right, raid rules are gonna be posted right here. So I'm gonna start this raid in about 30 seconds. I saw a couple people who wanted to get in this one. I got you, Charles. I got who else was in here? I know Charles wants to get in on this one. Charles, I think let me know if you can't snipe in when I start it up. I'm curious if you'll be able to snipe in or not. I got you for Thunderous. Caden, I got you. Just Sceptile, no problem. Thank you very much. Yo, Ace, no, you can't, because you've got too many shinies and shundos and hundos already. No, you're not allowed in my friends list anymore. Being human is underrated. You want to be an Umbreon? We don't want to go there because there's all sorts of weird things that can cause. So let's not go there. So anybody here who's this is full again? I got something that's filling up. I got to look below. Ace, you've got too good of luck. I got to handicap you somehow. I don't trust that you're gonna actually not take all of the shinies, you shiny thief from everybody. You can't snipe. Well, I haven't even gotten in yet, Charles. You can't. I know Doogie can't snipe. But here we go. All right. So I got Caden. I know said they want to get in. Bren, I think you said you wanted to do this one. I got you, Caden. I'm going to send that out. Now I'm going to send it out to Doogie and Charles. You should be able to snipe. I'm really curious if you can't snipe. Anybody else who wants to come in, let me know now. Start it up. I'm going to send out the jelly bean. But anybody else who here wants to get in on this raid, we've still got some time. Glad you guys can make it, Bren. See that you're in here. And also Caden, very good. Doogie, you should be able to get in also. Terminal, Nightbot, how are you both doing tonight? I'm doing all right, having a good time here. So once you pop into a raid, Caden and Bren, please ready up since you're remoted in. KD, I think, yeah, you're Bren, I got you. I'll get you for the mega after this. I'll see if there's a mega there. There is Paradox. Nightbot's treating everyone now. Miranda's done for the night, but Doogie's in. I've invited Doogie. All right, I'm going to send this out here. Let's see if there's anyone else who wants to join in. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're actually up to 6 of them now, so we got more than enough people. So we're doing all right. Hang on a second, folks. Hey, I'm new and I just subbed. Can you add me, please? What's your ID number? Actually, that's not a bad way to come in. I appreciate you saying hello when you came in. What I need to know from you is what's your in-game name splits. Happy to add you up, and if you're looking to do more remote raids. So splits, spills. Spills. If you're looking to do remote raids, let me know. And what's your in-game name? Could somebody do exclamation point raid rules, please, for me? Appreciate it so much. Got my hands full here, doing a few other things. So if everyone could do that? Yes. Yes, Paradox. We are working on it and slowly improving the youth of America. Why not? Actually, right after this, I want to show people what's going on here. We've got some raid rules in here. Appreciate it so much. Don't mind if it happens twice. Got to reinforce them. People always ask streamers, why do you keep repeating things over and over again? We repeat things because people don't hear it the first time, or the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. Sometimes it takes 10 times, but it doesn't matter. We're going to keep trying to get them to listen. So, I bet Paradox is on his computer, if I had to guess. And Ace, I know you're not on your computer. So I don't think that's. I think that's the difference there. If I had to guess, I think that's what's going on. Either which way, not a problem. You're not. You're just that quick on your phone. Spills. What is your in-game name? And do you have remote raid passes? Those are the 2 things I need to hear from you, Spills, and then I can add you up. Ace, it's us old people. We don't have the reflexes anymore. So there's a funny thing that a lot of people don't know about. So there's professional gaming leagues like that do COD and some other things to professional gamer. And they will not, once you hit 29 years old, then, hey Spills, I don't need that code there, but hang on a second, I'll finish the story. So once you hit 29 years old, they don't allow you to do it anymore. So, hey Lewis, what's going on? Usually when you meet somebody for the first time, you're nice to them and you say hello, how are you doing? So, so it's pretty simple. To do things like that. Just come in and say hello. How are you? Look, I'm looking to add people up. I'm looking to do some raids. Usually, when you post stuff for people, you come in and say hello. You don't when first time you meet somebody here. So actually, I think that's a pretty good one. I think 1911's the hundo. That's a pretty dang good one. I'm keeping that sucker around. So all right. Raltito, I can't do that one here. So first thing, I would just want to say hello to everybody. I always like to do this. So you can see the old person behind the stuff going on here. So the old guy here. So I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to bring up my camera and not show you my dashboard, but to show you me. Hello guys, I got my hat on. This is the old guy that's helping you guys all out. I've got 3 kids. And then I want to show you guys one other thing here. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So you got a 96%. That's awesome. All right, so I want to show you guys what it looks like by me. In the middle of a park. Hopefully you guys can all see this. Hey, Dark. Yep, you guys can. And it's kind of a very nice scene over here. We got snow everywhere. And this is what's going on here. Figured I'd show you guys around a little bit. Let's see, it's kind of hard to see through the windshield, but I'll show you guys that way. So I'm in a nice empty park. driving around. And if you're hearing the tires on the snow, they sound a little bit different. All right, so let's get you guys back into the game. And me back so I can read. You got a 2-star, yeah. So it's not always the best. 10, 10, 10 is the minimum level you can get for this guy here. All right, Katie, let me see if I got a mega around here. Hang on a second. I'm going to look on a map on my other phone, and since that's been the most requested, you got a 96. Same thing, same thing. Come on, phone, let me cooperate here. I want to see what's going on here. All right, I got it now. Unfreeze me while the map is loading on my other phone. I've got 2 phones here in the car. One's a chat phone, and one is, yeah, I got to do that. I got to warm the car back up. Let's try to minimally warm the car up. Least amount possible. All right. So where's the skeptical skeptile? Yes, Dark, I said that. That one's not good. That one I can get to, but it's a little bit of a drive. This one expires in 25 minutes, so 9:30, all right. So on the way here, so I've got about, I'm going to stop. On the way here, I'm going to be doing another raid here. Where are we at? That's the one there. I think I did that one already. Nope, I didn't do that one. All right. So I'm coming back in chat now, folks. Then there's 12, 14. Yeah, that's not bad. So at least a 3-star. So that's not a bad one, Kaden. All right. So I'm going to stop at a couple raids, one raid on the way. I'm going to do a Thunderous, and then I'm going to do the Sceptile. There's a Thunderous on my way to the Sceptile. The Skeptical Sceptile. Did Roger and yourself find out all about us staying at the Chicago? No, I don't know who else is going to be doing that. If everybody here who's watching can do me a huge favor and double tap on the screen and give it a like, or if that doesn't work, click on those 3 dots in the top right hand corner and then hit the thumbs up, and you'll be right back in the stream without a second of a break. That'd be there. I'm going to do my first adventure effects for this mega Pokemon. All right, that's a good way to do it. I like doing the adventure effects. I use them all the time. You're not shiny. I don't want you. All right, so I'm going to be doing, before here, I'm going to be doing a Thunderous. And after the Thunderous, I'll be doing the Megas for it. So anybody here wants to do the Thunderous, please do me a favor and put your in-game name in the chat. Just the first few letters is fine. So your in-game name is all that I'm looking for. First few letters will work great, and then I can take care of you and get you in here. So first few letters is what I'm looking for. Anybody wants to do the Thunderous? All right, splits. So you never told me that I guess now that's what your in-game name is. I appreciate that, and I assume you've got remote raid passes. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post my code directly, I think. Yep, that's my code. Only friend request that I'm going to accept is from Splits. Everybody else is going to get stuck in the friend jail. All these people, none of these people came in and told me their in-game name, said hello, treated me like, you know, any other person would want to be treated. So go ahead and Splits, add me up, and then I'm going to accept your friend request. So anybody else here who wants to be added up, come in, say hello, and then we can do that. So Spills, they keep calling you Splits. I got that CRS, can't remember, stuff, that's what I meant, stuff. Yeah, stuff. All right, so I'm doing this Thunderous raid, and anybody else who wants to do it, let me know. I'll be happy to add you up so you can to do that. We got a couple minutes, about 2 more minutes until I do this raid. I'm not remoting it. I don't know why I did that, but feel free to add me up, and then I'm going to do the next raid. And you know what I completely forgot to do was a mega for this. That's a problem. You can't call yourself Pogo Chips and you're not even doing that. What's wrong with you, sir? Okay, KD, I'll get you in. Dougie, I got you. Doogie. Reminds me of another word for dog poop. Dookie. All right, so let's see what else is here. It's freezing and dark outside. Yeah, I don't know where you are, Katie, but it is currently 22 degrees Fahrenheit right here, which is about -4 Celsius for those who are non-Americans. Just got a meow scarada, I bet. Your parents won't let you go out. All right, Splits, gotcha. Spills. I will not get your name correctly. In the future, I'm going to ask people if you type in your in-game name, so all I need you to do is just give me the first 3 or 4 letters of it so I can find you there. Let's take Rayquaza. No, I want to do Kyogre. No, let's do Rayquaza. No, Kyogre. I'm all over the place here. The reason I was debating is because Kyogre, if I Mega it, this is not a Mega 3. So if you tap on this, you can see it's a max level Mega. That's what you're looking for to do. That one takes 16 candy. This one is a max level Mega. It only takes 8 energy, so I'm doing that. Hey, the Ninja, what's going on? Do you want to do this raid? I know you're on my friends list, if I remember correctly. I'm glad I can help you guys out, and always happy to add up people to help out. So I'm about to start this raid right here. Anybody else wants to get in on this? I got Spills, I got KD, I have Doogie. You don't have any emotes. I get it. I'm sorry about that. If you put in coins into gyms and stuff like that, that'll help you out. So Spills, I got you. I don't know if I got you KD. No problem. And I'm going to add in Doogie. Anybody else who wants to snipe in, please snipe in. Jump on in. Help me out. Help me help you. Help you help me. All right. Let's take care of this. Let's clear some bag space up. Okay. Run out of it again. I think I'm getting tons of something in here. Let's see. What do I have too much of in here? Yeah, 136. Don't need that many. Let's drop about 30 of them. Let's drop a lot of these. We're going to drop about 20 of these. There we go. A little more. Let's do another 5. That'll give me a lot more space there. Anybody else who wants to get invited to this raid, let me know. You don't have driver's license, you can't drive, you can't go anywhere, so place at the gym. So I only have like 1 chance per week. I get it. I don't know if you have ability to do get any buses or anything like that in your area. I know it's hard, but you do what you can do. Also, something you can do is you can create your own gyms. So anybody here who's in the raid, whenever you are remoting into a raid and it is not a raid that you were able to RSVP for, please make sure you ready up right away. Because there's no reason for you not to ready up right away. You're just going to cause everyone else to slow down and to wait around. So always ready up right away. Yep, dark. No problem. I don't know how to create a gym. Great, that is awesome. I will happily teach you. So if you hang around till after the Sceptile raid, I will be happy to teach you. So I'm doing this raid here, and then I'm going to do a Sceptile raid. So after the Sceptile raid, I'll be happy to show you how to do it. Can I have a Cresselia? Kaden, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for Cresselia. Right after this, I'm now headed to the next raid, and it's gonna be a Mega Sceptile. And then after that, once we're in that one, I'll be happy to take a look and see what's going on. Maybe I can find a Shadow Cresselia. It is after 9 p.m. my time, and you know how raids stop at 9 p.m. This other raid is very close. It's only a couple-minute drive away. Well, I'm sure I'll be at the raid before I finish the raid here. If anybody here wants to get in my Sceptile, you don't have to post your name yet, but I want to know that you're going to be ready for it in a few minutes. Thank you, Kaden. No problem. Appreciate your patience. This Thor, imitation Thor, out of here. By the way, fun fact, if anybody knows, out of all of the Avengers, even if you include the Avengers, who is the most powerful superhero out of all of those? I already gave you a clue. There's one superhero that is by far and obviously the most powerful superhero with all the Avengers and all the new Avengers. Let me know anyone's guess. I'm curious if people can guess what it is. There's a very good reason and explanation for it. I'm curious if anyone knows the reason behind it. So What's the most powerful superhero and why is he the most powerful, or she, the most powerful superhero? By the way, if the stream is not live, if you tap on your screen and the live button is not red, that means it's not live for you. So what I'd like you to do is to go ahead and tap on that little live button and make it red. Once you make it red, then it'll become live for you. So, curious if anybody knows what the most powerful superhero is and why. There's a very simple, easy explanation. That's what I'm talking about in the Avengers and Marvel superhero. And a good guy, not a bad guy. For me, it's Iron Man because he has advanced technology. Well, that's not a bad thought behind it, but he's not the most powerful one. Because obviously he's just a regular human behind all this technology. And I can give you, when I explain to you why he's not the most powerful one, you're going to be like, yep, that's true. He can't do that. And no other superhero, as far as I know, except for this one, can do what I'm going to explain for you that it is. So I'm curious if anyone else has any other guesses. I do like Iron Man. One of my favorite superhero is not Marvel, it's DC, but it's Batman. And the reason why is because Batman is just a person who's learned how to kick butt. Does a really good job there. Spills, you got the final strike, very good. Dark, you sniped in, very good, Dark. I say Captain America because he can pick up Thor's hammer. Well, you know why he can pick up Thor's hammer is because he is one of the, he's pure at heart. That's the reason he can pick up Thor's hammer. It's nothing to do with how powerful he is, but he's pure at heart. So keep that in mind there. So I'm right now at the set tile raid. I just need to catch this guy, and then I'll be happy to start up the mega set tile. And then we still have a few more minutes on it. So Captain America is pure at heart, and he was able to pick up Thor's hammer because of that one reason alone. And if you remember during that dinner scene in Age of Ultron, I think it was Age of Ultron, when when it looks like when they're all joking around and he was going to pick up Thor's hammer. If you get it in really good quality, if you saw it in a movie theater, really good quality HD, the hammer actually does wiggle a little bit when he goes to pick it up. So, any other guesses about who is the most powerful superhero? And when I tell you why, you're going to say, yep, that makes sense. You're going to eat dinner. You can't do that. When you talk about eating dinner, you can't just say, I'm about to eat dinner. You need to say what you're eating. Because you got to make me jealous. It's the best way it's the only way you can really get me jealous. If you're eating some good food, I like all food except for I don't eat some meats. But I do eat fish, I can't give up sushi, and that's about it. But I do like all food. So, my mom's a superhero, well, I don't blame you. I mean, of course your mother's a superhero. Hey, Clockwork Orgy, pretty cool name. I like that name. Clockwork Orange is actually one of my favorite movies there. Yep, I do have a lot of equations, way too many there. I have a Mega Lucario is not around right now. So, all right. So you know what? Since nobody has taken any guess there, I'm curious if any last chance. What is the most powerful superhero, and what's the reason behind it? So KD, I mean, you gotta respect. I can tell you, as a parent of 3 children, very difficult to be a parent. All right, let's let this thing refresh. I should have the gym right here. Let's restart the game. Thunder is pretty good idea. How many rays do I have? I got a lot. I will give you a clue how many rays I have. I did 216 ray raids before I got the hundo. That's when I got a hundo. It was my 216th Rayquaza raid. And I finally got a hundo out of it. So I currently have 51 here, and I have done 273 Rayquaza raids. So Superman's, but we're talking about Marvel, not DC. All right. I got this Mega right here. It's not showing as a Mega, but I know it's a Mega. There we go. So So, Vetsura, you can snipe in. I need to teach you how to snipe in. All right. And if you notice how many Rayquazas I did not catch, it's because I was only catching 98s and up. So if it was shiny or 98 or hundo is the only reason I catch them. I was running through them and going that quickly. So you curious if you want to see one more time here. So I have done 273 Rayquaza raids. I've caught 219. And the ones that I haven't caught, it's because I ran from them because they were not hundos. I got you, OMG. Extreme also, appreciate it. Everybody's being super cooperative and nice here, so let's start this up here. So anybody here, Vetsura, learn to snipe in. You go into your friends list and find me on your friends list now, Vetsura, and you'll be able to snipe in. Let's see, get you Extreme. Let me get you now. Hang on a second there, Extreme. I got you. I'm gonna try to get a race in. There you go, Extreme. I got you in. Yep. So what you should do is you ask people to trade with you, and people will definitely trade with you. If you were a friend of mine and you didn't have a Ray and we were best friends or higher, I would definitely do that. You don't have to. So I trade away stuff just because somebody needs it. I love trading away Pokemon. I've got most of my Pokemon I have in my storage is for other people. So, what's up, Ashton? Hey, Ashton, I haven't answered this question yet. Spills, I got you. Spills, I got your name. Yep, I already invited you, Spills. Check your friend list there. So, Ashton, I've asked this question and nobody knows the answer to this. KD. Bren, I didn't invite you because I didn't know you wanted it. Sorry about that. Got you. Got you. You're trying to complete the mythical discovery. Oh, I get it. That makes sense why you want so many raids. So, Ashton, here's the question. Marvel superheroes, good guys, who's the most powerful Marvel superhero? Hulk because he's big and green. I mean, I could be big and green and stuff like that. All right, so after this raid, let's see if I can do this after this raid. All right, let's just ready it up. Oh wait, somebody jumped in here before I could ready it up. Nice. That worked out there perfectly. So I will tell you this. The most powerful superhero is Thor. And the reason why is because he was remaking, when he was making Stormbreaker, he used the heart of a neutrino star as power. And if you remember, he stood in the center of that ray thing that he used to make Stormbreaker. And he stood in the middle of it, and it went right through him, and he didn't even get burned any at all. Even his hair didn't even get burned. So think about that. A neutrino star is the most powerful star except for a black hole. And he was able to stand in the middle of a neutrino star's beam out of that. Franklin Richards with the cosmic power. All right, okay. But he's not considered a superhero. I was talking about the Avengers, Dark. That's what I was talking about. My thing was, who's a Marvel Avenger? You can even include the new Avengers. But Franklin is not a Marvel Avenger. He's not an Avenger. I didn't say he was a star. I said the most powerful star. Technically speaking, a black hole is a collapsed star. So is it still a star? At its core it is, but we're not going that route. Okay, Franklin is. So is Franklin Richards in the new Avengers? I could be wrong about that. I apologize if that was the case. Black holes form when a star collapses, but is it still a star at its heart? We don't know. Nobody knows. Thank you, Caden, for the shiny luck. Shiny luck for everybody else in here. 38% trash. Yeah, it's Dr. Doom. So, you know, Franklin is still not an Avenger. Star emits light. What is the definition of a star? Because, I mean, technically speaking, light is energy. Black holes are emitting energy. Is that not the case there? So, but it lets energy does escape out of a black hole. There are some energy particles that escape. They are called some sort of particles. I forgot what they're called, but there's a name to those particles there that they're part of. All right, so let me just check to see if there's any more raids, and then if there's not, I will then be able to help people out. So give me a second. I'm going to be doing this on my other phone here, so you're not going to see anything going on here. Yes, I know. Yep, exactly what I was talking about, Ninja. I will show you in just a moment here, but let me start driving towards another raid, and then I'll show you. Just want to see if there's any other raids in the area that I can drive towards and help people out. That one I can't make. That one we did. Anything this direction here? Nope, nothing that direction. Which is that one? All right, I'm going to start driving to that one, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. 6 minutes. Yep, we can make this other raid here, folks. So it's less than 6 minutes away to another raid. This is going to be another same raid we just did. So another, not the same raid we just did. There's going to be a Thunderous. We got a Thunderous coming up in a few minutes. So once I get over there. All right, coming back in the chat now. Light. I don't know if that's necessarily the definition, because there are some stars that are not yet black holes. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up and get a better definition of it. But either which way, Richards is not currently an Avenger in the MCU, so that works. There are Shadow 5-star. I didn't see any that I can get to before they expire. Let me just double check here. I haven't forgotten about you, the Ninja. I'm still want to do that, but hang on, one more check here. That one is, let me see if I can get to how long this one is. I've got one that's got 5 minutes left on it. How long is it going to take me to get there? 3 minutes? You know what? I want to do the Shadow also. All right, so I'm going to do a Shadow Cresselia first. So if everyone could do me one huge favor and restart your game, because by the end of this raid, we are going to not be able to get back in it. And it's going to be gone by the end of the raid. And so I don't want you to lose your raid pass here. So please do me a huge favor and restart your game. So hopefully you don't lose your raid pass there. So, yep. Hang on a second, folks. So I myself am going to restart because I don't want to lose it myself. Make sure you guys are all live and stuff like that. Very good. So I'm going to invite B Bear. I'm going to invite Katie. I know your in-game name. Who else asked for that? So anyone else want to get in on this Shadow Cresselia raid? I got about 2 more minutes till I get to it, and once we get to it, we're going to be going quick with it. By the way, tomorrow are showcases, and I just noticed in the showcase over here, it's for the evolved version of it's Mega Wattrel. I call it Mega Wattrel. I know that's not the name, but if you don't have one evolved, you can't enter in. So make sure you've got some evolved. That one had nobody in it. All right, Spills, I got you. You got a Hundo EV Dynamax. That is awesome. I've been trying to get a Hundo EV Dynamax Hundo EV. If you wanted my opinion, I would say I'd evolve it. Come on. I just started this game here. Let's wake up here, game. Come on. White screening of death. Let's restart it here. So I would say to evolve it, I think it was Umbreon is the best one to do for max battles. And the way you do it for Umbreon is that you make it your buddy, walk 10 kilometers with it, and evolve it at night while it's still your buddy. That's the one thing people forget about. It has to still be your buddy. Sylveon's a good one, but I think for max battles, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought for max battles it is Glaceon. That's right. Glaceon is the best one for max battles. Ashton's the man. Ashton knows these things. All right, so I have this raid right here. We got 3 minutes left on it. So anybody else wants to get in that needs to be, I got Spills, I got KD. Anybody else who wants to get in, please let me know. I need just the first few letters of your in-game name. If I didn't say your name, that's it. So in order to make it a Glaceon, you have to have a Glacial Lure, and then that's all you have to do. Evolve it when you're standing in a Glacial Lure, and then you'll be able to see it. I got you, Kaden. Also, you want to get in? Yep, I got you guys. All right, so I am going to pull into this parking lot here, and I am going to be Doogie also. I got you. All right, let's get you guys in here before anything bad happens. Let's get you in here. So Spills, Bren, Kaden, I got you. And then Doogie, I'm gonna get you. Anybody else wants to get an invite to this raid, please let me know. Just the first few letters of your in-game name helps me out a ton. Nope, Doogie cannot get in. You've already done your max for the day. Anybody else who wants to get in, let me know. KD, did I not invite you, KD? You're Bren, that's right. I keep forgetting. Yep, perfect. That's so much better. If you just put that in there next time, and I'll make sure I can get you in. Yep. I got you. I'm just going to spam this out. Got you, Charles. No problem. If you guys who are remoting in, please make sure you're ready up because you can't invite more people. It doesn't help out. I'm just going to see if any more people want to join in for my friends list that are already 2 hearts and higher. And I haven't forgotten about you. The Ninja, I think it was, or Extreme. One of you two wanted me to show you how to do this, how to do that. But yep, I got you. Hang on a second here, folks. I can spam out the last set of invites. The Ninja, nope, I can't get you in. Hopefully I got you in there. I thought you might have been in that list there. So next time, the Ninja, I need to know your in-game name. Me doesn't help me. Your in-game name helps me though. Netomek, this guy is crazy. He's got 1 million catches. Another Ashton. Oh, you wanted to see how to do that. Yep, I got you. All right, so once this starts, I'm going to get in my GPS for the other raid. Thank you very much, Ashton. Make sure you guys use your gems while you're doing this raid. You get, if you use 2 or 3 gems, you usually get 2 or 3 back. Yep, I got you. It's actually not very hard. So I'll give you the first tip. When it's in the daylight, I want you to go take a good picture of what you want to turn into a gym or a Pokestop. So that's the first thing I want you to do. Is to take a good picture of what it is and then make it a square photo because that looks better. Make sure you have to take the picture. It can't be one you find online. It can't be one you find somewhere else. You have to take the picture. I've actually been accused. My pictures are so good. Mine have been actually denied because they thought that it was not my photo. So I make sure I take the time and take a very good photo of it because guess what? You're going to see that Pokestop for the rest of your Pokemon Go days. You want to make sure it looks good, one that you're going to want to make sure that you can always check out. So go ahead and you don't have to do this now, but you take a picture like that. And the other thing you're going to want to do is to take a wide shot picture of it. Now one thing to note is if it is on private land, like let's say that it was a flagpole, or let's say it was a mailbox. Those are on private lands, those will get denied. The reason why is because what happens if somebody goes to that Pokestop, trips over the mailbox? I think I've got one more. I'm heading to one more raid now. I'm going to check right now that this raid's done. I'm going to check and start getting over there, and I think it's going to be a Thunderous raid. Hang on, if I've got enough time to do it still. Yep, I can make it to that one. All right, let's go there. So I am going to get to a Thunderous raid. If you want to do it, you need to make sure you've restarted your game because it is going to be very little time left there, but we'll have enough time to start it up. You've got that gazebo, that's a Pokestop right now, yep. So the reason why that worked is probably because you're in a community. It's not somebody's private property. So that's what it is. Those work out because they're not on private property. Caden traveled from about 3,600 kilometers away. I bet you're probably around the center of the United States, if I had guessed correctly. I don't think that's Europe. Netomek, he's big there, and Dark. A lot of walking. You want to nominate a street sign. Street signs will not qualify unless it's a very unique street sign that's interesting, but they don't qualify. Think about what other things are that are in the game. If you find something that is like a creative sign that somebody made, that would qualify. But again, it's got to be on public property. Public property is like somebody's house. It's not somebody's house. It's not somebody's house. Somebody's business is a public property. If that pavilion gazebo, you probably were in a community. What I mean by a community would be like an apartment complex or something like that, or something where multiple people can do it. A neighborhood sign, like the sign to an entrance to a place, if it says this is a community sign, those qualify. Those are good. As long as it's a walking path in front of it, you want to make sure that people can walk to it. And when you post it, you also, there's two things you say. One thing you say is here are, this is the description of what it is, and that's going to be the in-game description. And then one of the things it asks for is, why is this a good nomination? And one thing you always say in there, it is pedestrian accessible. It is accessible by people. So you want to make sure there's a shiny walk there. What's going on, Raj? Aren't you starting your fight night tonight, Raj? So exclamation point Raj if somebody could do it for me. Raj is a good friend of mine. He usually does fight nights on Saturdays, and where people can fight him in the chat. As soon as I'm done here, I'll be joining him up there and trying to watch him get taken down by everybody and things like that. You woke up late? Nice. Well, it's not too late. You can still start it, especially with you've got all this energy. Up to you, Raj, but please, let me know if you're doing that. So anybody here wants to see some great stuff? Raj is a good friend of mine and a local friend of mine also. He and I go out and do stuff all the time together. So he's tonight on Saturday nights he calls it Squabble Up Saturdays, and he does fights against the chat. So you guys can go and fight him. Getting it all set up now. All right. So right after this, go join up Raj's stream, and you guys will be able to fight him up and have a good time. He claims that he's not as good, but guess what? He's gotten a lot better over all these years. So don't trust him. All right, I'm pulling into this parking lot, and I know this is not a very good one, so I'm going to run from this because I don't care, and I want to get you guys into this other raid that's right here. Well, one last throw here. Yo, Sky Guy, what's going on? So I have a raid right here. Come on, game, restart. I'm just restarting the game so it goes quicker. All right. So who wants to get in on this raid, this thunderous raid right here? Put your in-game name, that's all I need you to do. I'm going to invite some of you guys that I know want to get in here. And put your in-game name. I think Spills wanted to do it. I'm just going to invite you guys right here. I don't think Derek wanted to, but what the heck, we're spamming that out. Anybody else here wants to get on this raid, please let me know. Put your in-game name in the chat is the best way to do it. No problem. Thanks for popping in, KD. Appreciate it. Anybody else here wants to get on this raid, let me know. I'm happy to send you an invite. You need to see the first three or four letters of your in-game name, and I could add you up. You already have to be on Terminal's friends list, though, please. Can't add any more. Can't wait for this calm day, but more importantly, next weekend. Yeah, next weekend's going to be, there's a couple of things going on next weekend, but I do like the taking over weekends. It's very different there for it. All right. Anybody else here who wants to get added into this raid, let me know. I need to see the first three letters of your in-game name. And I'll be happy to invite you. Otherwise, Spills, we can take it down together. No problem. It's going to take the full time, but we got all the time in the world. Nope, this is the last raid, Sky Guy. Sky, are you on my list here? No, you're not. So this is the last one we're going to be able to do for the day, because this is it. It's 9:34 p.m. my time. Ah, Kristen sniped in. Nice. So unfortunately, this is the last raid of the day here. No problem, Bills. It's fine. 9:34 p.m. The last raids are way gone. I'm surprised they even had this one last one here. And I had to run from catching my last one in order to do it. Unfortunately, Raphael, we are done for the day. There's no more raids available today. So appreciate you popping in. Other days, I'm going to be doing some stuff tomorrow. Hey, Raj, I don't know if you heard, but Garden State Plaza is closed tomorrow, Raj, if you're still in here. Thanks, Skills. Appreciate it. Oh, you don't have to jump out. Hopefully you're still in here. I did not catch, I don't think I caught the Cresselia. I threw one last ball and I ran. It was not a very good one, so it's fine with that. They close Garden State Plaza tomorrow. So I'm actually going to go up to Palisade Center, and with Wicked. So yep. So that's what I'm planning on doing tomorrow. If you want to join up, if you want to meet me kind of near where I live, because you almost literally have to pass by me, I can take you up there. It's totally up to you, Raj. Yep, raids are done for me, Kaden. 9:30 p.m., 9:35 p.m. for me. So raids stop spawning at 8:30 p.m. And then by 9:30 p.m. they're all done. No problem, Raj. Yeah, see, and I plan on only doing an hour, by the way, in the mall, Raj, and then I'm gonna drive around after that. So I'm probably, my plan is to get to the mall at 1 p.m., do some raids, hang out, chat to the chat for a bit, and then do comm day, just chatting with the chat for a bit, and then we'll be able to then get out of there. So by 3 p.m. I plan on taking off, maybe even a little bit sooner. If everybody here is watching, could do me a huge favor. Double tap on the screen and give us a like. Raj should make a trading stream. Yeah, Raj and I have done that before. Not a trading stream, but we actually trade while we're driving around and stuff like that. Appreciate it, Kaden. What am I going to do after this raid? I'm going to probably run my daily. Oh, 70%. Thank you. This would be nice. I got a 98 with Raj, not on stream, out of this. It'd be nice to get my shine out of this one. I'd be very excited. Appreciate it, everybody. The Ninja, 97%. Man, this is really looking good. So, yep. Yep, Riley. Actually, Riley, one time Raj and I were walking around together and didn't have any interactions. I left and we went lucky. What's up, Cookie? We went lucky and I traded Raj. I came back to Raj. I traded him live on stream and I gave him a shundo. Raj got a shundo live on stream with me. He named it my name. So that was a fun time there. All right. 12%, nice. Yep. Sage, come on. You know better than that. You know that I'm right down the road from you. Why are you teasing me like that? I'm going to come and pick you up. I'm going to go grab you from the restaurant. What's going on, Sage? Nice, first throw. Garbage. All right, anything good today? So the only thing I've gotten today, I got a good, the only thing I got that was interesting, this was earlier, we did a bag clearing stream earlier today. I caught this at home. He likes walking to trees and bullying. There we go, not a bad thing. And then, what else did I get? I got this one here a little while ago. 96, not bad. Work, yep, no, super slow tonight. Yeah, it's slow everywhere, except for it's interesting. I don't know, did you have a lot of snow up there, Sage? I don't think you had any snow going on there. We had a lot of snow in this area. The bag is full. That just keeps happening. I unfortunately did not see the Broncos game. I've been streaming since, been busy since it came on. I normally am a big football watcher. I'm gonna check it out a little bit. Sage, every time I type, he likes to, yep. He likes to walk into trees. That's awesome that your autocorrect does that for you. That's hilarious. So by the way, Sage does PvP streams, and feel free to hit him up and join up in his PvP streams. You want to learn how to PvP well? He's the man. He's very good at it. All right. What do I have here if you want to do this up? Is it crazy you have to watch? I will definitely watch the replay. I like watching the replays of them. Thanks, Bills, for popping by. Appreciate it. Just do me one favor and give me a little like before you head out of here. Double tap on the screen or go in the top right-hand corner, hit the 3 dots, and give it a like that way. Either way, it helps me out a lot. It helps me and Dark make this a better channel for everybody. Help everyone out. All right, gym time. Exactly. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. So there we go. We're out. All right. So what you do is you first go and get a photo. So I'm going to take a very bad photo of something that cannot be a stop. I'm going to show you guys what you do is you take 2 photos. So photo number 1 is what you want it to be. So let's just say I wanted that to be a stop. So that'd be photo number 1. Then photo number 2, I take a wide shot, either this way or I take it the other way. And then what you do is you use those photos to make the game. So hang on 1 second here, folks. So then what you do is you come up here into settings. Not plugged in, that's fine for now. And then you go into uploads, and then you tap new Pokestop. And then you have to locate that dot where you want it to be. So you locate the dot, you move it around, and let's just say that that was a spot. Now this place here that's in blue is already a spot. Now these that are not blue, these are used in other Niantic games. So that's so that you can't make those spots there. But this place that I'm at right now would be like, let's say right there. And so then what you do is you click on confirm, and then you tap on use existing photo. Just for a second, so you guys don't see my personal photos, I am going to shield up just so I can grab a photo. So use an existing photo, and I'm going to grab this first photo here. Cancel. Oh, I used the wrong photo. Hang on a second. Retake. Existing photo. Come on, wake up phone. All right. Next. So I'm going to unshield so you guys can see now. Let's go back. So that's the photo, the first photo that I just took was that photo there. And I click on next, and then it's going to ask me for the wide shot photo. That shows the whole area around here. So again, I'm going to shield up just so I can safely grab that photo. You don't need to see my entire photos. Use an existing photo, tap in that photo, and then I'm clicking next. And I'm going to take the shield back off. And so what I did is I grabbed that other photo, and then you're going to name the stop. I'm going to call this the Po sign. And that's what the photo looks like. And I'm going to type OK. Now below this, it's going to ask me to do it and to do something about it. So this is sign, helps you spell sign correctly. Sign to tell you things. And ignore my terrible spelling here. I'm not saving this one. This one I'm not going to submit. I'm just using this as an example here. So then you tap OK. And then there's all sorts of categories here. So if it doesn't fit in a category here, it is not going to be, helpful. Yes, Popo sign. So it's not going to be helpful there. Can't make a Gmail because Gmail can't, because you can't link over because Gmail's random account. I don't know where it came from. I can teach you about that also. I can help you with that. So we're gonna deal with that in a moment. So let's deal with that in a moment. So somebody said that can I make a sign in like a apartment complex sign or something like that. So you just come in here and you type in sign, and so that would be called a place name sign. So that's what you can do right there. So then you click on next, and you can do other ones there. And then and then right here, it's asking me to confirm all this information is correct. Now this top photo here, you want to make sure it looks good. I told you before, you want to square up the photo, and sometimes you could even use a little AI to edit out some like wires or something like that and stuff like that. I'll show you guys how to do it. And Cookie, we'll talk about that in just a minute. So in there. Now here, it's saying, why is this important? This doesn't show up in the game. This is saying, you always want to say pedestrian accessible. Not pedicure accessible, pedestrian accessible. You have to say that every single time, and you have to spell. You don't have to spell it correctly. Then you want to say just something else about it. Pedestrian accessible sign, it's very popular. You can write like 2 little things about that. So it's very popular. You can just write 2 little sentences, but you really want to say pedestrian accessible somewhere in there. And then you would click on upload now. In my case here, click on, or you can click on upload later. Now I just want to show you guys something. I'm going to hit back a bunch of times, and I'm going to teach you something here. Let's see. Can I change this location? Oh, so let me show you something here. You can only go so far, and then it's going to snap you back. So let's say I tried to do it over here. And you can see it's just over there. So usually what happens is when you try to put in the wrong place, it brings you back to where you are. So these are all places that have been attempted to be, that are already in other games. So you have to you always want to check this and make sure you're not doing something that's already there. So then once you get to that final screen there, you click on submit, and then you upload it from there. So I'm not going to upload this. I'm going to cancel out of this because this is obviously not something I'm going to valid sign for. So something I'm going to show you guys is some stuff that I've got successfully submitted and successfully rejected. So give me 1 second here. Unsuccessfully rejected. Give me 1 second. Let me go into my my account. It's so if you go to Wayfarer, Niantic is what you want to search for. Let me get into that. Hang on a second, folks. Then I'm going to share my screen once I'm in there. All right. Let me get logged in so you don't see my login info. Hang on. And logged in. And then I'm going to now unshield up. All right. So if you search for Wayfarer and Niantic, you'll log in and you get to this page over here. So this is somebody who did stuff. And so these are the ones that I've submitted recently, and it did not, some got accepted, some did not. So I'll explain to you why this one did not get accepted. So this one here is because this is not a good area for people to gather. That was right. It was one I was kind of trying to experiment. And this photo submitted is from a third-party source. I took that photo. So and if you look at my description, it was a pretty good description. So Sugar Sands is a community that I was trying to submit this picture, this spot for. And then this is the wide shot that I took of it. So I'll get to that in a moment, Ninja. So let me get to that in just a moment there, the Ninja. So I've got something for Cookie I need to follow up on that. So this one did not get accepted, and you can tap appeal and appeal it if you wanted. I know it's not going to get accepted. This one here was at a hotel. This is a hotel. It's a public area, so the pool got accepted. So if you see, I barely wrote anything over here. Refreshing pool offering a calm place to relax and enjoy the day. And then what I wrote in here is pool is adjacent to sidewalks, and that way it says that it's pedestrian accessible. I wrote that in there purposefully. It is not a place just for hotel guests. There's also swim lessons taught there, so something else in there about it. So that's why it got accepted, was because it's publicly accessible. This one here is another one that I want to show you that I did. So this place here had wires around it. And what I did is I removed the wires. This is actually right behind me. I removed some of the wires and tried making this look a little bit better. It got accepted in there. So that's when that got accepted. And again, this is the wide shot that I did. And you can see that I just edited, I made a better shot from it for it. All right. And then one more I want to show you. So these are ones that work and don't work. So I've got a funny one, that signs at malls are ones that can get accepted. So this one right here was declined because it was not adhering to Wayfarer criteria. I have a friend of mine 2 weeks later submitted the exact same one, and it got accepted 2 weeks later. So, you can see it's very pedestrian accessible. It's in a mall. Signs in a mall are allowed, but for some reason it got rejected by the automated system. Don't know why there. Also, by the way, you can replace photos. So this was a photo that somebody complained and said, the photo's not very good. So I uploaded a new photo. So, and I'll show you guys how to upload a new photo. So let me slide over to that right now. So let's just say that this one here, you didn't like this photo on here. So if you tap on the 3 dots there, and then you can see photos. And these are photos that other people submitted. This one was submitted a year ago, and it's got 2 thumbs up. This one here was submitted 8 years ago, and it's got 2 thumbs up. And this one was submitted 10 years ago, and it's got a thumbs up. Now the one that it's using is that one there. So let's take a look and see which one that is. It's most likely, it's this one right here. So now watch, I like this one a lot better. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up. Now that it's got more thumbs up than any other ones, then it's gonna switch over to that one in a day or two. So which one has more votes, and sometimes it takes more than 1 thumbs up in there. So if you wanted to replace one, let's just say I wanted to add one here, I would take a new picture of it, and then I would upload the photo. So you can change photos around anytime you want. that's something you can do, and that's a very simple one. So again, take a photo, take a nice square photo, and you'll be able to get one that way. All right, Ninja. So what you need to do is you need to go into your account settings. I'm not going to go in there because it's going to give some personal info. So Ninja, you go into your account, and then what you want to do is you want to log in with a different account than the Google account. By logging in with a different account than your Google account, then you can unassociate your Google account with it in there. Let me see if there's something in the help that can help you out. Account. There we go. So you want to link additional providers to your account. It doesn't show a photo of it, so you log in with a different account, and then you can delete that Google account from your account. Then you can, but you have to log into the game with a different account to do that. So does that make sense on how to do it? And then Cookie, what was your question, Cookie? What's going on, Ace? Cookie, it was, try to make one that is refused. It was on a side pass. So Cookie, what was the one you were trying to make? You said it's on a side pass. I don't know what that means. So let me know what one you were trying to make, and then I could probably help you figure that out, what it is. So let me send out some gifts with stickers. Giftable and interactable. Air break, I'm going to send you one in just a minute. There you go, air break. Let's see if we've got anything that's more interesting than that. Let's see, you know what? Well, it's the one we were just talking about. And we'll do that on there. So Ninja, you have to log in with a different account, and then you can do that. I hope that makes sense. Then you'll be able to disassociate that account with your account. BG, just sent you a gift. Let me send out a few more gifts. Does anyone else have any other questions? By the way, Ace is a great streamer for you guys to get on his channel. He's a good friend of mine, and he streams during daytime around New York City time, in the middle of the day. I usually stream in the evening. So if you guys want to friend up an Ace, that'd be great. Anybody else who's hanging out here wants to give me a favor. We're ending this stream very shortly, but if you could do me a favor and double tap the screen and give it a like, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to be heading over to Raj's stream in a moment. Raj just started up his stream, I can tell, and he's going to be fighting the chat. So, Cookie left. All right, no problem. On your way home, you got a shiny Paris. That's a good shiny to get. I do like the Paris there. It's a nice shiny to get. Congratulations. All right, if there's no more questions here, that's fine. If anybody here would do one last like here. Hey, Varand, we're ending the stream right now. Normally I add up people to do raids, but I am done tonight for doing it. It's past 9:30 p.m. my time. There's no more raids left in the area. So I really can't help you out. Not shiny. Named him Gooby. Goober. I get it. All right. There's no more questions. I really appreciate everyone hanging out, spending time with me. If you guys could please give me one last double tap on the screen or click on the 3 dots in the top right hand corner and hit the thumbs up as you were leaving the stream here. I want to thank Ashton for helping out with the stream tonight. It's very, very, very helpful. Thank you. Ace also is helping out a lot. Sage was here earlier. Raj is not here anymore, but both of them helped out a lot. Appreciate that. Everyone stopped by. BG, who's not here anymore, I don't think. He helped a tremendous amount. Everybody, all of my mods are fantastic. Kristen didn't make it in tonight, but she is still very helpful. Dark, I don't know where you are, but he was very helpful also. Thank you very much, Extreme, for popping by. All of your viewers, we do this to help you guys, and we don't do it without you. We wouldn't be a channel anymore. So really appreciate you all of you guys stopping in. So if anyone else has any other questions, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow starting around 1 p.m. New York City time. I really appreciate it. And so Dark Mosh and I both started this channel together, and we're hoping to keep helping everybody and helping it grow. So thank you very much all for coming in and helping us.